The drought has set in.
It doesn't take a genius to realize that my channel is practically dying right now. I need to spice things up a bit. I need to expand my horizons on the Roblox app, and I can't rely on Jujutsu shenanigans anymore to feed my dying family. And what is my solution? Commentary. Let's dive straight into the video. I consider myself a huge horror game fan, and to be quite honest, I don't think there has been a game that actually scared me. I always went with the saying that if a horror game isn't scary enough, then it at least should have elements of proper gameplay. It should at least be entertaining. This is neither.
Proper gameplay.
This is trash. I realize that some of these developers are just kids who are trying to get better at making games on Roblox. But some of this you can just clearly tell by common sense that it's just meant to be a cash grab in the first place. Not to mention how obvious it looks when you have the same title and the same thumbnail of each game. It clearly shows the level of effort you really put into it. And I'm not just saying this willy-nilly. There are Roblox games in this genre that I and many other people don't consider scary, and still they manage to satisfy a lot of players when playing them because they're just fun to play. It wasn't always like this. Sure, there were always horror games that were made specifically to get a quick buck off of people, no matter the actual quality they provided. But I feel like the modern age of Roblox horror games keeps pushing this trend of making money even though the game is trash forward. Oh my god! I'm gonna bet I'm gonna join in, and the first thing I'll see is another game pass. Jump scare, everyone! Skip to the end. 2 times walk speed. Yikes. You get the point. I'm not here to bash Roblox horror game devs for making crappy games. It just takes wind from sails of actual good horror games that get swallowed by the algorithm and never actually see the daylight because of this. I'm not saying you shouldn't make your crappy Roblox horror game, but do you really want to? I'm not saying you shouldn't monetize your games, but like, you can monetize it so much better if you just make something that people will like. Nothing's stopping you from putting effort into these games except for like time management and creativity, which brings me to the next part of the video. I don't want to end this video on a negative note, so I'm gonna say this. There are 2 faces of the same coin. There's the side of Roblox horror games that keeps on getting more scummy and more terrible by each passing day. But there's also the side of Roblox horror games that keeps getting better and better, and the progress and development of these games keeps amazing me every time I find one of these. Like, off the top of my head, I could mention Delusional Office, which is a great Doors-like horror game with amazing story, and it has only 200 concurrent players, which compared to Doors or Pressure is a lot less. I'm getting my own hobbies mixed into this video, but all I'm trying to say is please give these smaller Roblox horror games a chance, especially when they look like this, especially when there's like the spark of creativity. You never know, it might have so much replayability and so much depth that you will either have it playing for hours on end, the story might be so touching that you'll leave crying and remember it for the rest of your days. Just, you know, please give these a chance. You have nothing to lose basically, and you have a lot more to gain from this. In terms of experience, of course. Like, take a look at this game, for example. I found this literally by just scrolling through Roblox page and clicking on the first thing that seemed interesting to me. Nah, I'm not reading all that. So let me summarize what I tried telling everyone in this video. Roblox horror games are indeed going both directions. Unfortunately, most of these just choose the easiest way to gain money. And for the remaining percentage of Roblox horror games who actually try their best, it's a terrible. Moral of the story, try and play Roblox horror games with smaller visit count and players. You never know what gem you might uncover. And for the love of God, don't spend money on these one-time knockoff cash grabs. I think I said everything I wanted to say about this part of the video, but I need to cut the time down for at least 8 minutes. Nah! So now I'm gonna resume hating on some of the mainstream horror games and why I think they're trash. people will mention Mimic whenever like talking about Roblox horror games. Mimic isn't a good horror game. It's not good. It's just a labyrinth walking simulator. Alright, let's see what's so hype about Mimic, guys. I love how like Mimic doesn't even bother giving you like
objectives to do, you just gotta guess.
oh, tickle toes. It's just me, I don't like these walking simulator horror games where nothing really happens. You just walk around. You walk around the house for like 15 minutes, wasting time until you actually find that one pixel of objective that you gotta do. And then the cycle continues with like a minor scary thing happening here and there. I'm gonna turn around, it's gonna be scary. It's the lady. She's chained. Halloween prop, yeah, sure. Keep being oblivious, brother. Alright, that was crazy. Exactly what I mean, like, I'm not saying the game looks trash. Like, the details are really pleasing, but that's it. It's not fun. It's not fun to play, and it's not scary. So you're just stuck here, aimlessly wandering around and being bored. Yeah, I'm not playing this again. Sure, Creepy Horror Stories is even worse. Like, that's the absolute epitaph of lazy horror game creators. I've played this. I've played Ominous Steamboat. And that was the most lazy game ever. Same thing with Dollhouse. That was terrible. Yeah, deadly content, it didn't even work. Deadly content didn't even work. Another thing is, none of these short Creepy Horror Stories are originally from the creator. They are outside Roblox games. Like games outside of Roblox. And even the layout of the house is same as the original game. So many ChatGPT faces here. No. How to be as lazy as possible. Jesus. Check the mailbox. Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me a stamina bar. Someone unlocked one of the keys. That's really nice. Thanks. Oh, there it is. I was just supposed to like guess where that is. That's actually crazy. Oh. I swear to God, if it makes me refill the water for each individual plant, I am quitting. The only reason why I still haven't left is because we didn't get to the scary stuff yet. And I haven't proved my point that this game is absolutely lazy and terrible. How does this work? How are people not like calling this out for being trash? Literally. Why did he roll like that? Hey, what's up? Yeah, okay, yeah, you can kill him. It's literally like pitch perfect copy of the game, just worse. To give credit where credit's due, it's definitely better than the rest games that I've played. I can't turn the light off. I can't go to sleep. I can't turn this. Okay, can't even progress the game. Good job, devs. I once again proved my point that this game is so lazy it won't even let me progress because it's so terribly programmed. I cannot turn this light off. Yep, I give up.